Shalom and Blessings, warriors of Yahuwah and the truth. We are continuing on with 3rd Enoch, chapter 6. Enoch lifted up to heaven or Shamayim together with the Shekinah. Angels protests answered by Yahuwah. Our Ishmael said, Metatron the angel, the prince of the present, said to me, when the Kodesh one, blessed be he, desired to lift me up on high, he first sent Anaphiel, H equals tetragrammaton, the prince, and he took me from their midst in their sight, and carried me in great glory upon a fiery chariot with fiery horses, servants of glory, and he lifted me up to the high heavens or Shamayim, together with the Shekinah. This is not in the book.
I don't mean to interrupt.
It's okay, baby.
I just don't know you don't have the book.
It's not in the book.
I didn't go in the book.
No. I'm sure. I'm sure.
Well,
Well, the BYNV is the one that went flying.
this one was like this already?
This one was already
This
scratched.
was like this one?
But
This was like this
that was not as bad, but it's
What?
it was sticking out a little bit. But
Wait, it came like that, didn't it? I thought it...
okay. As soon as I reached the high heavens or Shamayim, the Kodesh, Kayath or Chayath, the Ophanim, the Seraphim, the Cherubim, the wheels of the Merkabah, the Galgalim, and the ministers of the consuming fire, perceiving my smell from a distance of 365,000 myriads of parasangs, said, what smell of one born of woman, and what taste of a white drop is this that ascends on high? And lo, he is merely a gnat among those who divide flames of fire. The Kodesh one, blessed be he, answered and spake unto them, my servants, my hosts, my cherubim, my Ophanim, my seraphim, be ye not displeased on account of this, since all the children of men have denied me and my great kingdom, and are gone worshipping idols. I have removed my Shekinah from among them, and have lifted it up on high. But this one whom I have taken from among them is an elect one, the inhabitants of the world, and he is equal to all of them in faith or emunah, righteousness and perfection of deed, and I have taken him for as a tribute from my world under all the heavens, or Shamayim. Chapter 6. Enoch raised upon the wings of the Shekinah to the place of the throne the Merkabah and the angelic hosts. Our Ishmael said, Metatron the angel, the prince of the present, said to me, when the Kodesh one, blessed be he, took me away from the generation of the flood, he lifted me on the wings of the wind of Shekinah to the highest heaven, or Shamayim, and brought me into the great palaces of the Arabath Rakia on high, where are the glorious throne of Shekinah, the Merkabah, the troops of anger, the armies of vehemence, the fiery Shinanim, the flaming cherubim, and the burning Ophanim, the flaming servants, the flashing chasmatim, and the lightning seraphim. And he placed me there to attend the throne of glory day after day, or yom after yom. Chapter 8. The gates of the treasuries of heaven, or Shamayim, open to Metatron. I love you. In a bit, yeah. I usually do it at night. Okay. It's okay. Yeah. Our Ishmael said, Metatron, the prince of the present, said to me, before he appointed me to attend the throne of glory, the Kodesh one, blessed be he, opened to me 300,000 gates of understanding, 300,000 gates of subtlety, 300,000 gates of life, 300,000 gates of grace and loving kindness, 300,000 gates of love, 300,000 gates of Torah, 300,000 gates of meekness, 300,000 gates of maintenance, 300,000 gates of mercy, 300,000 gates of fear of heaven, or fear of Shamayim. In that hour the Kodesh One, blessed be He, added in me wisdom unto wisdom, understanding unto understanding, subtlety unto subtlety, knowledge unto knowledge, mercy unto mercy, instruction unto instruction, love unto love, loving kindness unto loving kindness, goodness unto goodness, meekness unto meekness, power unto power, strength unto strength, might unto might, brilliance unto brilliance, beauty unto beauty, splendor unto splendor. And I was honored and adorned all these good and praiseworthy things more than all the children of heaven, or Shamayim. Chapter 8. This is chapter 9, sorry. It's in Roman numerals.
I apologize. I don't mean to interrupt, but I think I kind of got her off track. I apologize to anyone I might have hurt or anything, or if I say anything bad. I just been going through a really rough time the last few days. I didn't do anything. I haven't harmed my wife or anything. I just want to apologize to all of you. That's all. Hope you all have a great day. Okay. I don't need to be forgiven. I'm okay. I forgive myself, but hope you all have a good day. Okay. Bye.
I love you and I forgive you too. Okay, so we're to chapter 9. Enoch receives blessings from the Most High and is adorned with angelic attributes. Our Ishmael said, Metatron, the Prince of Presence, said to me, after all these things, the Kodesh One, blessed be He, put His hand upon me and blessed me with 5,360 blessings. Wow. And I was raised and enlarged to the size of the length and width of the world. And He caused 72 wings to grow on me, 36 on each side, and each wing was as the whole world. And He fixed on me 365 eyes. Each eye was as the great luminary. And that's like the stars in the sky. And He left no kind of splendor, brilliance, radiance, beauty in of all the lights of the universe that He did not fix on me. Chapter 10. Yahuwah places Metatron on a throne at the door of the seventh hall and announces through the herald that Metatron henceforth is Yahuwah's representative and ruler over all the princes and of kingdoms and all the children of heaven, or Shamayim, save the eight high princes called Yahuwah by the name of their king.
Do you want me to do it dry?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's okay. Our Ishmael said, Metatron, the Prince of the Present, said to me, all these things the Kodesh One, blessed be He, made for me. He made me a throne, similar to the throne of glory, and He spread over me a curtain of splendor and brilliant appearance of beauty, grace, and mercy, similar to the curtain of the throne of glory, and on it were fixed all kinds of lights in the universe. And He placed it at the door of the seventh hall and seated me on it. And the herald went forth into every heaven, or Shamayim, saying, this is Metatron, my servant. I have made him into a prince and a ruler over all the princes of my kingdoms and over all the children of Shamayim, or heaven, except the 8 great princes, the honored and revered ones, who are called Yahuwah by the name of their king. 8 great princes, the honored and revered ones, who are called Yahuwah by the name of their king. We'll have to look into that line there. It is verse number 3 in chapter 10. Okay. And every angel and every prince who has a word to speak in my presence before me shall into his presence before Him and shall speak to Him instead. And every command that He utters to you in my name do ye observe and fulfill. For the Prince of Wisdom and the Prince of Understanding have I committed to Him to instruct him in the wisdom of heavenly things and of earthly things, in the wisdom of this world and of the world to come. So that's going to be the new earth, the new world that He gives to us once the wicked are destroyed. Moreover, I have set him over all the treasuries of the polyps of Araboi, and over all the stores of life, and I have in the high heavens. Chapter 11. Yahuwah, or Elohim, it says G-O-D. Elohim reveals all mysteries and secrets to Metatron. Our Ishmael said, Metatron the angel, the prince of the presence, said to me, Henceforth the Kodesh One, blessed be he, revealed to me all the mysteries of Torah, and all the secrets of wisdom, and all the depths of the perfect law, and all living beings' thoughts of heart, and all the secrets of the universe, and all the secrets of creation were revealed unto me, even as they are revealed unto the maker of creation. And I watched intently to behold the secrets of the depth and the wonderful mystery. Before a man did think in secret, I saw it, and before a man made a thing, I beheld it. And there was no thing on high, nor in the deep, hidden from me. Chapter 11. Elohim clothes Metatron in a garment of glory, puts a royal crown on his head, and calls him the lesser Yahuwah. Our Ishmael said, Metatron, the prince of the presence, said to me, By reason of the love with which the Kodesh One, blessed be he, loved me more than all the children of heaven, or Shamayim, he made me a garment of glory on which were fixed all kinds of lights, and he clad me in it. And he made me a robe of honor on which were fixed all kinds of beauty, splendor, brilliance, and majesty. And he made me a royal crown in which were fixed 49 costly stones, like unto the light of the globe of the sun. For its splendor went forth in the 4 quarters of the Arabath Rakia, and in through the 7 heavens, or Shamayim, and in the 4 quarters of the world, and he put it on my head. And he called me the lesser Yahuwah in the presence of all his heavenly household, or Shamayimly household. As it is written, Exodus 21, For my name is in him. Chapter 13. Sorry, I am so horrible with Roman numerals. Please forgive me. Yahuwah, or Elohim, it says G-O-D. Elohim writes with a flaming style on Metatron's crown the cosmic letters by which heaven Shamayim and earth Eretz were created. Our Ishmael said, Metatron the angel, the prince of the presence, the glory of all heavens, or Shamayim, said to me, Because of the great love and mercy with which the Kodesh One, blessed be he, loved and cherished me more than all the children of heaven, or Shamayim, he wrote with his ringer with a flaming style upon the crown of my head the letters by which were created heaven and earth, Shamayim and Eretz, the seas and rivers, the mountains and hills, the planets and constellations, the lightnings, winds, earthquakes, and voices, or thunders, the snow and hail, the storm, wind, and tempest, the letters by which were created all the needs of the world, and all the order of creation. And every single letter sent forth time after time as it were lightnings, time after time as it were torches, time after time as it were flames of fire, time after time rays like as the rising of the sun and the moon and the planets. Chapter 14. It's XIV. All the highest princes, the elementary angels, and the planetary and sideric angels fear and tremble at the sight of Metatron crowned. Our Ishmael said, Metatron the angel, prince of the presence, said to me, When the Kodesh One, blessed be he, put this crown on my head, then trembled before me all the princes of kingdoms who are in the height of Arabath, Rakiah, and all the hosts of every heaven, and even the princes of the Elim, the princes of the Aralim, and the princes of the Tafsarim, who are greater than all the ministering angels who minister before the throne of glory, shook, feared, and trembled before me when they beheld me. Even Samael, the prince of the accusers, who was greater than all the princes of kings on high, feared and trembled before me. And even the angel of fire, and the angel of hail, and the angel of wind, and the angel of the lightning, and the angel of anger, and the angel of the thunder, and the angel of the snow, and the angel of the rain, and the angel of the day, or Yom, and the angel of the night, the Lila, and the angel of the sun, and the angel of the moon, and the angel of the planets, and the angel of the constellations, who rule the world under their hands, feared and trembled, and were affrighted before me when they beheld me. These are the names of the rulers of the world: Gabriel, the angel of the fire; Beradiel, the angel of the hail; Rukiel, who is appointed over the wind; Barakiel, who is appointed over the lightnings; Zamiel, who is appointed over the vehemence; Zikiel, who is appointed over the sparks; Zeel, who is appointed over the commotion; Zdafiel, who is appointed over the storm wind; Ramiel, who is appointed over the thunders; Riktashiel, who is appointed over the earthquake; Shalgiel, who is appointed over the snow; Matariel, who is appointed over the rain; Shimshael, who is appointed over the Yom, or the day; Laliel, who is appointed over the night, or the Lila. That's where Lila comes from, I believe. Ophaniel, who is appointed over the globe of the moon; Kokbiel, who is appointed over the planets; Rahatiel, who is appointed over the constellations. And they all fell prostrate when they saw me, and they were not able to behold me because of the majestic glory and beauty of the appearance of the shining light of the crown of glory upon my head. Okay, I believe this is chapter 15. It's XV, so that's pretty easy. But the other ones they're very confusing. Metatron transformed into fire. Our Ishmael said, Metatron the angel, the prince of presence, the glory of all heavens, said to me, as soon as the Kodesh one, blessed be he, took me in his service to attend the throne of glory, and the wheels, Galgalim, all of the Merkaba, and the needs of Shekinah, forthwith with my flesh was changed into flames, my sinews into flaming fire, my bones into coals of burning juniper, the light of my eyelids into splendor of lightnings, my eyeballs into firebrands, the hair of my head into dot flames, all my limbs into wings of burning fire, and the whole of my body into glowing fire. And on my right were divisions 6 of fiery flames. On my left, firebrands were burning round about me. Storm wind and tempest were blowing, and in front of me and behind me was a roaring thunder with earthquake. Fragment of Ascension of Moshe. Our Ishmael said to me, Metatron, the prince of the presence and the prince over all the princes, and he stands before him, who is greater than all the Elohim, and he goes in under the throne of glory, and he has a great tabernacle of light on high, and he brings forth a fire of deafness, and puts it into the ears of the Kodesh Kayoth, that they may not hear the voice of the word, Debir, or Debur, that goes forth from the mouth of the divine majesty. And when Moshe ascended on high, he fasted 121 fasts, till the habitations of the chasmal were open to him. And he saw the heart within the heart of the lion, and he saw the innumerable companies, the hosts around about him, and they desired to burn him. But Moshe prayed for mercy, first for Yasharal, and after that for himself. And he who sitteth on the Merkaba opened the windows, what are above the heads of the cherubim, and a host of 1,800 or 1,800 advocates, and the prince of presence, Metatron, with them went forth to meet Moshe. And they took the prayers of Yasharal and put them as a crown on the head of the Kodesh one, blessed be he. And they said, Deuteronomy 4, Hear, O Yasharal, the Adonai, our Elohim, is one Adonai. He's not a trinity. And it's saying so here as well as it does in the BYNB. Let me see. And their face shone and rejoiced over Shekinah, and they said to Metatron, What are these? And to whom do they give all this honor and glory? And they answered, To the glorious Adonai of Yasharal. And they spake, Hear, O Yasharal, the Adonai, our Elohim, is one Adonai, one. Yahuwah is one. I hate reading on my phone. Sorry, guys. I keep losing my place. To whom shall be given abundance of honor and majesty, but to thee, Yahuwah, the divine majesty, the King, living and eternal. Okay, so we found our answer here. Even though it said that there's eight princes, I believe it was 8 princes, that are named Yahuwah. Praise Yah. Okay. Since they said there was 8 princes named Yahuwah, it still doesn't take away the fact that abundance of honor and majesty shall be given to the Yahuwah, the divine majesty, the King. So he can be multiple. He can be more than one. He can be anything he wants to be. He's the creator. Praise Yahuwah. Hallelujah. In that moment spake Akatriel, Yehod. Sorry, just 1 second. Okay, praise Yah, I remember where I was at. My husband messaged, or he got a dash, praise Yahuwah. It's not for very much, but at least it's going to help somewhat, and it'll bring us back over what we wanted to be at. So it's amazing. Okay, in that moment spake Akatriel, Yah, it's Y8, it's capital Y, A-H, Yehod, Sabaoth, and said to Metatron, the prince of the presence, Let no prayer that he prayeth before me return to him void. Hear thou his prayer, and fulfill his desire, whether it be great or small. Forthwith Metatron, the prince of the presence, said to Moshe, son of Amram, Fear not, for now Elohim delights in thee, and ask thou thy desire of the glory and majesty. For thy face shines from one end of the world to the other. But Moshe answered him, I fear lest I bring guiltness upon myself. I'm sorry. They have M-E, and then it goes down to the next line for the name Metatron. Okay, Metatron said to him, Receive the letters of the oath, in by which there is no breaking the covenant, which precludes any breach of the covenant. Okay, I don't want to make this video too long, you guys. I will continue on next time with chapter 16. Baruch haba Bashem Yahuwah. Hallelujah. Yahuwah. Torah Rabbah. Abba Yahuwah. Torah Rabbah. Abba Yahuwah. I love you all with an everlasting love, as Yahuwah does, as our Abba loves us. And I hope somebody got to hear that today that needed to hear it. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please like, subscribe, and share to spread the word of Yah to everyone that we can find. I love you all. Baruch haba Bashem Yahuwah. Shalom and blessings.